Hey guys, welcome to my video. For today's tutorial, I will be teaching you how to make the crab stitch join as you go method. To begin, all you're going to need is some granny squares that you want to join together. These are two basic granny squares that I have made. I have a video on how to make basic granny squares that I will have listed down below. And you will need some yarn that you want to use to join them together, and then a crochet hook. The stitches that you will need to know for this tutorial, you'll need to know how to make chains, you'll need to know how to make the slip stitch, and be familiar with the crab stitch. I have videos on all of those and I will have them listed down below. So to begin, I have my two squares. The green of each square is going to be the body of my granny squares, and then this blue is going to be the join that I'm going to be using to join them together. So you're going to make a row on the square that you're going to be joining. So I have my row here. It matches my basic granny square. You can see it's the same pattern. And I've gotten to the corner. So into each corner is 3 double crochet, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet. Right now I just have one set of 3 double crochet and the chain 3, and I'm now ready to start joining to my other square. So I'm going to slip stitch into the corner of my other square to join those chains to that square. I'm going to bring my squares together. It's just going to be easier to work into going forward. So, like I said, there's 3 double crochet, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet for each corner. So I only have my one set of 3. I've got to make my second set. So I'm going to make a double crochet into this corner that I'm still working into. And then now I'm ready to start that crab stitch join. Take your hook out of the stitch you just made. Insert your hook into the stitch of a corresponding stitch. So right here in this corner I'm working into, I have my 3 double crochet, chain 3 where we slip stitch, and then these 3 double crochet, which I'm making right now on my square, right? So you're going to insert your hook into that first stitch of this 3 double crochet, and then you're going to take that yarn you were working with and you're going to bring it through that stitch, and that's how it's looking. So then you're going to make another double crochet. This is our second double crochet out of 3. Take that hook out of that stitch, insert it into that second double crochet of this set of 3. Grab that yarn or loop you're working with and bring it through that stitch. Make that third double crochet in that corner. So now we've got the full set of 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. Take your hook out of that stitch, insert it into this third stitch of 3 double crochet, and you can see how I'm inserting it in. I'm going right to left. Grab that loop, bring that loop through that stitch. And that's how things are looking so far. So now we've got to continue on our side, and you can see that we're going to be matching this same pattern that we've been working for our granny squares. So you're actually going to skip 3 stitches. So these 3 stitches, this next block of 3, you're going to be working into this open space. You're going to start with 1 double crochet. So make that 1 double crochet. Now you can see on our square that we're joining, this block of 3 double crochet is going to be the next corresponding. So each one, when we're making 3 going forward, it's going to correspond with 3 on the other side on our square. So you made that double crochet, take your hook out of that stitch, insert your hook into the first stitch of the next set of 3 double crochet on the other square. You can see how I'm inserting it. Insert it into that stitch, grab that loop you're working with and pull it through that stitch. Make 1 double crochet in that same space that we're working into. Take your hook out of that stitch, insert it into the second stitch of that corresponding block of 3. Grab that loop you're working with, bring it through that stitch. make a double crochet into that same space we're working into. That's our third one. Take your hook out of that stitch, insert your hook into the top of this third stitch in this block of 3, grab that loop and bring it through that stitch. And that's how it's looking. That's how our join is looking. Now I'm going to continue on with this sequence until I reach this next corner. So now you can see how that join is looking where our granny squares meet. And now you can see I have stopped at this corner where I made my 3 double crochet that joined here. So I need to make my 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and then make 3 double crochet like normal into this corner space. And you can see how that's going to end up matching. Everything's going to look the same. And then you would just complete this join or border right now around this granny square like normal to complete it. So I finished my squares and this is how that join is looking. And I did want to let you guys know, if you're familiar with the join as you go method, the regular one, I can have that tutorial listed down below. I already have a video on that one. But that pattern is adapted to any square or motif that you want to make. I used my granny squares and easily was able to adapt it to this. But what I'm saying is, like, when you make this join, you use the stitches that would match the squares or the motifs that you're joining. So right now I used double crochet for this one to match up so you could see how my granny squares match on each side. But it is adaptable to different patterns if you wanted to use this join for other squares, hexagons, motifs, and stuff like that. So that is going to be how to make the crab stitch join as you go method. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more from me. You can follow me on all social media at crochetmelovely, all one word. Please leave me any feedback down below for future videos and tutorials that you would like to see. Thank you guys so much for being here and have a great day.